Flood response continues in Thailand as of Sunday, October 23rd. The death toll since July of Thailand's worst flooding in half a century had risen to at least 356, with more than 9 million people affected and 113,000 forced to take refuge in over 1,700 shelters set up by the government nationwide. Amid concerns that upcoming peak tides could inundate Bangkok, Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra on Sunday warned the capital's 12 million residents to move their belongings to higher ground within 24 hours as government workers tried to stem the flooding. With water across the nation that has submerged an area 16 times the size of Hong Kong, over 650,000 Thai residents are temporarily unable to work as areas north of Bangkok have been devastated. More than 400 of some 1,800 Japanese firms in Thailand have suffered flood damage as well.
Meanwhile, over 500,000 volunteers and staff of the Thai Red Cross have been carrying out flood response operations in 34 affected provinces, with $4.4 million in humanitarian aid donations and support, and have distributed over 133,000 relief kits to displaced or isolated families. Meanwhile, New Zealand pledged a 100,000 New Zealand dollar donation toward relief efforts in the nation, as the European Commission allocated 10 million euros to help in emergency response and providing relief for up to 1 million people in Thailand, as well as other flood-hit Southeast Asian nations.
Singapore has sent a second shipment of $115,000 in humanitarian aid, and South Korea, which has already donated $200,000 as well as 100,000 sandbags, is dispatching engineers to help install water purification systems. Animal advocates have also been working around the clock to rescue hundreds of stranded dogs and cats separated or abandoned without food supplies since the floodwaters emerged. Thai and international governments, organizations, and all personnel, we are grateful for your efforts to assist the flood-stricken people of Thailand. Our prayers for their protection, and that such devastating conditions may be eased through our striving to more kindly care for one another as a vegan world.
Supreme Master Ching Hai wants to convey this message of gratitude to all governments, organizations, and relief workers from every corner of the world. Thank you all the international and national help that brings care and necessities to afflicted victims. Thank you all the relief workers for taking time and forsaking your own comfort, even traveling great distance on unfavorable roads and conditions to bring love and assistance to people in time of need. May heaven bless you abundantly for your generosity and noble sacrifice.